Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in 2 minutes. Real quick, when I say live, for those of you that are maybe new to these videos, this is not a situation where I've already recorded everything and now I'm coming back and doing a post commentary or a voiceover. This is me recording the information for the very first time. So if you want my raw emotions, my raw thoughts, my raw reactions, you will get that with the video. If you want a nicely edited video though, nicely scripted, put together, you will not find that here. So just to honor your time with how this is all set up. But if you're looking for just a nitty gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then you will find that here. I think I'm going to watch VIR out of the opening gates. Big gap down right now, over 25%. So quite bearish biased on this one headed into the open. But like I said, these are live. So when I say I suppose something else could pop up at the last second. But as right now, that is the game plan. So I will go ahead and pause and I'll keep you updated. All right, the markets are open. And I am indeed watching VIR out of the opening gates. So see what this first minute wants to do. Starting with a move upwards. Very interested in that $41 area though. If the price can come back down to 41. So I'm watching 41 very quickly, but need confirmation. Just not going to randomly hop in because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 41 is not going to come into play because this is actually the start of a bigger, stronger bounce. So just watching. Let's go see what FUBO is doing. Oh wow, just yeah, no setups there at all. That was another one I was bearish on, but looking at that one, just not any sort of that area right there at 42.50 is actually pretty interesting now. So I'm watching 42.50. In fact, I'm going to get that alerted. IR 42.50 flush point, 1 minute. Again, maybe this is a truly strong bounce. Maybe this thing's going to keep going up. And if that's the case, well then, so be it. But SS. And that one's kind of volatile. Well, I missed 42.50. Let's see if I can maybe get some in on a back test here. But nope. Well, missed that. Left my order out there for a while, as you saw there, and just did not get anything. Okay, MPH, what's going on with this one here? What is that, 1625? Yeah, this one's not the fastest of movers, though. Just kind of scanning around, seeing what else is out there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause for now. All right, watching 36.25 here. Yeah, on FUBO for a short. In there at 36.33. Wanted to make sure that it didn't miss it this time. So let's see if we can get the move to the downside here. Yeah, maybe 36.20 is that the exact area. Like I said, let's see if this thing wants to make that push downwards. Love the setup here. The only thing is maybe I anticipated it a little too soon. If it comes back down to 36.25, I'm going to add another 500 shares. Yeah, 36.30-ish, right around there, if that comes back into play here. RKT just getting destroyed. Just waiting to see what this wants to actually do. Up over, I'm still very bearish on this one. Try to add some up there at 37.06, but did not give me any. Yeah, what is that? 36.75. I will add some there, as that would be implying that it's coming back down to that VWAP area. But at this point, might just have to take the loss. Let's see if it wants to pull back. Try to give a little bit more wiggle room here. I will look to add at 36.85-ish. In there at 37.08. So even better than what I thought, but with it pulling back like it did, I like that quite a bit. So let's see if we can get this thing to actually roll back over here. It's starting to. Got to get down through the VWAP though, which is basically 36.75. So let's see if it can work its way down through there. Oh, whoa, fat finger there, because the price did not actually go down to 36. Yeah, let's see if this thing can just get a little bit more downwards pressure. There we go. Would love to see it down below 36.50. There we go. Okay, took off some of my size there. Could still be a losing trade though. We just want to see if this thing can get some follow through here. So took off another 200 there. I still have 100 shares left. Maybe this is the time it finally gets down through 36. Come on, push. Okay, giving it enough time there. So I'm going to take off another 100 just in case, because I'm not quite sure if it wants to break through 36 or not. It's knocking on the door. There we go. Let's see if we can get some more follow through. So took off another 100 there. So still have 50 shares left. There we go. Beautiful. Took off another allotment down there at 35.75. We'll look to pull off another 25 at 35.50-ish, because these are the lows right here, so that could very well produce a bounce area. But let's see if the price can actually, yeah, wow, yeah, big size right there. Let's see if the price can push down through it. Big size, as would be expected. Yep. So have 25 left just in case the price does indeed push down through there, but I think it's probably going to bounce. So I'm just going to hop out there. Nice, $382. And it is, let's see, 9:43, so 13 minutes in, $382. I'll take it. Very glad I added where I did. Glad I didn't get spooked out, because the chart didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, it came up a little bit, but it's not like it was violating any major areas of resistance or anything like that. Like I said, I was bearish on it. And I mean, this sounds like I'm tooting my own horn. I'm not. I'm just saying I'm glad that I was bearish on it. And I'm glad I believed in my convictions and added as it rolled back over, and then had a very nice trade on it. But let's see what's going on with GME here. GME. It's scary for me because of the government. What do I mean? Well, because the government likes to halt things, meaning if you're not sure what a halt is, the stock can just stop trading, and then all of a sudden you're handcuffed there because you can't do anything. Now, of course, it can work out in your favor, but can also really burn you. So I wouldn't mind buying GME on a pullback, but it's too scary in the sense of I don't want to buy a pullback and then have it gap against me and then there's nothing I can do. But Tesla 684 looks super, super interesting. I mean, it's not in play right now. And maybe it won't be coming into play. Maybe this is some sort of bigger bounce. But all right, well, there we go. It's like I said, 15 minutes in now, up $380. Let's see what else I can find. Wow, okay, I apologize. I missed my initial entry point there at 696 on Tesla. It happened so fast that, like I said, I just completely missed it. Only 50 shares because I would actually like more than 50. But this will allow me to at least get involved in the trade here. So let's see what it wants to do. All right, so it just decided to give me a dollar move in my favor. So made 50 bucks on it. Now, of course, Clay, why don't you do your normal size of 250 shares, 300 shares? That would have been a quick $300 gain. You're right. It absolutely would have, but had it kept going against me, and then I would not have been able to actually use the strategy that I was, which was the fading strategy, then I am going to go up to 701.50 now, though. Yeah, so 701.50, same exact thing. We'll see if the price can get up through there. But this is just a crazy, crazy move right now. Again, just 50 shares because I want to build more than 50 shares. Now, if the price is going to give me a quick $50 bill, I'm not going to turn down a $50 bill. But ideally, if I can get more than 50 shares, that would be the ideal circumstances there. But I'm not interested to re-enter until the price can at least get up to 701.50, which seems far away, but and with as fast as Tesla's moving right now, it might not actually be that far away. And now I'm trying to do a customer service ticket. I don't know if this is wise or not. I probably should have shut down the live chat at this site right now. But it is actually pulling back now. So now with the pullback, I'm no longer interested at that level, so I'll go ahead and cancel there. But there we go. So now let's see, up $432 on the day. Have an order at 677 for 75 shares. Seems far away, and maybe it is too far away. Maybe it's pie in the sky thinking on my part. But again, I would like more than 75 shares, but that would allow me to get involved. So want to see a fast break of 680, assuming 680 breaks. But if it does, needs to be fast, needs to get down there quite quickly, and then we'll see if I can get filled. But that's the game plan right now. Again, though, not actually sure if 650 is going to fail, but I don't want to miss the entry point like I did last time. So I'd like to at least try to capture 680 break if it happens on video here. So I'll let the video roll a little bit while longer because we're definitely within striking distance of it potentially failing. As it just kind of hovers around here. Should be a bunch of buyers at 680. So I'd expect there to be, oh wow, none at all. Barely any. Okay, well there's the break, and it is moving pretty quick here. Not quite as much as I wanted, so let's go to 675. Wow, and I think I was thinking about 684, but I just did not trust that at all. I got that way wrong. Well, didn't follow my instincts. It would have nailed the bottom within 13 cents. Look at as low as it went. 676.87. So I didn't trust my gut instincts, and it cost me a trade there. But yeah, Tesla's getting pretty crazy right now, actually. So yeah, now of course the voices show up. Oh, you might as well short it now. No, that'd be a little bit chasing there. So I'm not going to do that. But all right, I'll go ahead and pause. Well, it is an hour in, I've given it an hour, full focus, and I'm walking away with $430. I feel, I don't want to say disappointed because that's not the right word, but I think it's just hindsight that's gnawing on me a little bit, because I was sitting here, like I said, thinking about that 684. 684 would have been beautiful. And then the 677, I didn't follow my gut instincts. And that could have, put some more money in my pocket there. So I'm not going to say it was a bad morning, because I'm not a greedy savage. I still made $430 in 1 hour. So working from home. So I'm not trying to come across as ungrateful or anything like that. But just one of those mornings where, put in the hour. I want to move on with my day. I need to move on with my day. And really, there's been opportunity, don't get me wrong, but there just really hasn't been as much opportunity as what maybe I thought there would be, which is why I got this video rolling, because I wanted to make an awesome video, and that's when I hit that record button. But in this situation, again, a good video, yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy making what I did, but it just wasn't quite the action that I thought it would have been. But sometimes that happens. You'll be fired up about a morning. You'll say, wow, look at all this opportunity. There's all sorts of movement. And then things don't quite pan out the way maybe you envisioned. And that's okay. You're never going to know exactly how things will play out. That's just part of the journey. But yeah, overall, if you're wondering, I don't know, is day trading, is this worth my time to learn? Is it worth it to put in the effort? Is it worth it to dedicate myself to it? I don't know if it's worth it. Only you can define what your time's worth. But here's an example where I gave it a good hour of straight up focus. In fact, my family's gone, no kids, nobody's here right now. So I just was, nose glued to the screen for 1 hour straight, and I'm walking away with $430. So that might not be worth your time. It might be worth your time. I don't know. That's your call. But if you are looking for a side hustle or just some sort of other way to generate some income, well, then, here's an example of what can be done within an hour. And like I said, all it takes is a couple of trades. The amount of time I was in trades was, I don't know what, maybe 5 minutes or less today. And yet that's all it takes. Is you don't have to necessarily be hard at it, for an entire hour. But again, I was still searching and looking. I just wasn't in trades for an entire hour. But so that gives you a realistic look into what can be accomplished within an hour of trading. Now, before I go, one final thing: if you enjoy these live trade videos, because they are live, they're hard to make. I have to talk to you. I have to think for myself. I have to make alerts in the chat room. There's just a lot going on from my angle. So they're a hassle, yes, but they are doable, and I will keep doing them as long as I know that there's interest. How do you express interest? How do you tell me that there's interest? Two easy things. Hit the like button, leave a comment. The comment could be a thumbs up. The comment could be, a rainbow, a unicorn emoji. Any of those things communicate to me that, hey, Clay, yeah, I know they're a hassle, but I enjoy them. Please keep making them. And as long as I know that there's interest, as long as I know I'm not wasting my time doing a hassle, then I have no problem continuing to do them. So like I said, hit the like button and then leave a simple comment, even if it's just an emoji. And then finally, check out the channel as a whole. Hopefully you like what you see enough to hit that subscribe button. And, there's a good variety on the channel, lots of other live trade videos. And sometimes you'll see I make a whole lot more than this and way less than an hour. But sometimes for an hour, you can still walk away with what I would deem as respectable money. So everybody take care. Thanks for watching. Like I said, hit that like button, leave a simple comment. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.